Oh, hello there. I just popped up to Mr. Edwards' signal box to wash my hands. I've been working with diesel today. Very oily. Ugh. I don't mind working with diesel engines, but that diesel, oh, he has been nothing but trouble since the first day he came here. Do you remember that story about the day diesel first arrived? Let me remind you. Ah, here it is. Pop goes the diesel. Duck was very proud of being Great Western. He talked endlessly about it. There are two ways of doing things, the Great Western way or the wrong way. I'm Great Western, and don't we know it, groaned the other engines. They were glad when a visitor came. Here is Diesel, said the Fat Controller. I have agreed to give him a trial. He needs to learn. Please teach him, Duck. Diesel purred after Duck. Your worthy Fat Controller thinks I need to learn. He is mistaken. We diesels don't need to learn. We know everything. We come to a yard and improve it. We are revolutionary. Oh, said Duck. If you are revo-thingamy, perhaps you would collect my trucks while I fetch Gordon's coaches. Diesel, delighted to show off, purred away. When Duck returned, Diesel was trying to take some trucks from a siding. They were old and empty. They hadn't been touched for a long time. Diesel found them hard to move. Ooh-ah! Ooh-ah! The trucks groaned. We can't! We won't! Diesel lost patience. Grrr! He roared and gave a great heave. We can't! We won't! Cried the trucks. Some of their brakes snapped and the gear jammed in the sleepers. Diesel shot forward on his own. Chuckled Duck. Duck ran round to where all the other trucks stood in a line. Thank you for arranging these, Diesel, he said. I must go now. Don't you want this lot? No, thank you. Diesel gulped. Why didn't you tell me? You never asked me. Besides, said Duck, you were having such fun being retro whatever it was you said. Goodbye. Diesel had to help the workmen clear the mess. He hated it. All the trucks were laughing and singing at him. Trucks are waiting in the yard, tackling them with easel. Show the world what I can do, gaily boasts the diesel. In and out he creeps about like a great big weasel. When he pulls the wrong trucks out, pop goes the diesel. Grrr, growled Diesel, and he scuttled away to sulk in the shed. Poor old Diesel. But that's what you get when you try and show off. You can end up looking very silly. Oh, hello there. I was just looking for my pen. I wanted to answer a letter. We get lots of letters here on the railway. This one's from a boy called Jack, who's asking about diesels. So I thought I'd send him this postcard of the Dieselworks. Dear Jack, thank you for your letter asking about diesels. It's probably true that we do have more and more diesel engines on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. Diesel engines may be the future of the railways, but that doesn't mean that they don't go wrong from time to time. And when they do, we send them to the Dieselworks, where they can be repaired. The Vickerstown Dieselworks has many of the same types of equipment as the Steamworks would have, only everything is designed for the repair of diesel engines. The yard out front can look a bit scary when you first see it, because it's full of broken engine parts and other scrap. These parts can be useful for repairs or melting down to make new parts. There is a hydraulic platform for raising engines to the upper part of the workshop, and there are cranes and other equipment for moving broken engines about or lifting them up when they need to be fixed. Every diesel engine has to visit the Dieselworks at some time, even if it's only for a checkup, like when you visit the dentist. There are sheds at the Dieselworks too, and many of the diesel engines on Sir Topham Hatt's railway are based here. I hope one day you'll get to see the diesels of Sodor yourself. Yours sincerely, Mr. Perkins. Oh dear, is that the time? I need to get back to driving one of those very same diesel engines. Probably the most troublesome one, Diesel himself. Right, just pop this in the post. Diesel and I have some cargo to collect. Oh, I better throw away all these oily rags. There we go. Goodbye. See you all again soon. Hopefully it won't be so messy next time.